Hmm. I hope the world doing great. I am doing great. And I'm about to go off and just talk for a little bit. So earlier tonight, I was listening to O'Shea's stream, and it was about colorism. And a sister got on. The sister name was Rashida. I don't know her page. I need to find it. But in talking about her view of the black woman, she came off as angry, and she made a statement that I'm not going to say correct. I think her statement was like, "I don't have a problem getting with dudes," something similar to that. And I was just thinking, like, like she was, in my opinion, she's physically attractive, but her anger in the discussion I found unattractive. So it just made me want to ask the question: is anger ever attractive in a woman? I mean, or even in a man, is anger ever attractive? Now, the reason I named this stream was anger attractive in a woman was because um, I don't know uh, if women find anger being attractive um, in a man, and I'm not a woman, so I can't speak on that. But I would, for me, um, I don't really find anger to be attractive. I like nice, kind, polite, loving people. So when you come off angry, and I was going to do a video about that, and I still might do it about um, ladies making a mean face or um, looking unapproachable. And if I see a woman that's really um, it depends. Well, I shouldn't say aggressive because I like women to be aggressive depending on what it is. But if they're aggressively angry and they're aggressively mean, um, I don't find that attractive. So I'm just asking a question for anybody who checks this out. I don't know who's looking and who's not. Um, do you find anger ever to be attractive in anyone? For the men, do you find anger attractive in a woman? And for women, do you find anger attractive in men? But for me, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give a caveat. It all depends. Why are you angry, and is there a reason for you to be angry? But overall, I don't ever find anger to be attractive. I just when you're mean, when you're aggressive, I don't mind people being dominant. I don't mind people being quote unquote powerful or even aggressive or assertive in doing things. There's a time and a place to be stern, to be angry, but overall, I don't like snapdragon type mouths. I don't from a man or a woman. I don't really like belligerent um, people. I'm pretty even though I may seem calm. I'm very easy to get to react to certain situations. I really don't like people yelling at me. So I just wanted to do this because it was just on my mind and. Um, like I always say, I probably won't be here long, but I would love to know what people think about things like that. The difference between me and everybody else, because I think, well, not everybody else, but a lot of people have lots of subscribers and they hop in and talk in the chat, but just they don't want to be. And I just like to talk about things I like to talk about that are really not that controversial, but it's things that are be on my mind. So I want to talk about it. And oh wow, now I'm gonna come look at the chat. Oh, hello, Sister Detox. Um, I just want people to answer that question. Is anger ever attractive? When somebody's mad or angry, does it make you want to connect with them? Um, I don't want. I know people. We feel hurt and we feel pain. We feel all type of ways, but it just doesn't really attract me. And I'm never here to diminish or get mad. Or, I mean, shouldn't say that, but people get angry. We in life we get angry. Things happen, but I don't find that to be attractive. And when I see people who are always angry, it's always a problem. I'm not going to really associate with you. And um, I feel bad because I made fun of the girl's anger because she was like, "Damn it, they ostracize dark women," and I'm like, I love dark women, but I love light women too. I just love women. I don't care if you're a Martian, if you're a beautiful person. For me, Shelly, you were there. You know what I'm talking about. What's up, Mr. LMP? I'm just here to talk a little bit, and people want to interact when we can do it. Let me give a caveat. Um, this whole week, next week, thanks to Storm Jones, I'm gonna do a lot of relationship talks. So you will hear what I have to say, and I'm gonna love. Gonna be open hangouts. Anybody want to hop in and talk? We can do it because I like dialogues. Um, I just don't find anger to ever be attractive. I think I need to cut my mustache. Hair started getting off my mouth. I think I'm gonna trim it up tonight. Cut it down a little bit. I don't want this big woolly look anymore. I'm joking, but I'm gonna trim it a little bit. But I would love to know what other people think. Let me read the chat because I know somebody has say something really, really good. Um, Faith Squad is in the house. All that mukbang. I can't watch you. Maybe you want to eat all the time. I be full and then look, she killing something and it's time to go eat. Oh man. Let me see if anybody has anything to say. Okay. She said, "Oh, did I see it's going so fast?" As soon as I start looking at it, I got to go back and read because it just hops up. Um, all right. I like what Shelly says. I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna just talk and then I'll come back and read the chat later. Um, People have reasons to be angry for whatever it is, whatever it may be. I'm gonna get back to O'Shea chat. See if I can make some sense with this. So they were talking about colorism, and I am one to say that we do live in a world that there is a quote unquote caste system. You can call it white supremacy. You can call it whatever you want. But the reason I'm saying it is, and it's due to programming. I'm not saying anything's holding anybody back because today you can um, you can make your way. So the world isn't fair, life isn't fair. But the reason I say that we live in a caste system because we due to programming, through to past trauma, whatever it may be, when you look at certain people, like when you see, if you think of crime, or if you think of drugs, if you think of gangsters, you think black first. So I've been around the whole world. I've been in a lot of countries, and I see the same thing in all countries where people who are darker hue are usually in the lower caste. So I'm not going to knock anybody who wants to get into the whole white supremacy thing. I mean, I'm not going to knock any thought that you have. However, what I will say is that that's a choice that you choose to keep yourself in. People are not going to like you regardless. Some people are not going to like the way you look. Some people are not going to like the way you talk. Some people are not like the way you dress, regardless. So all groups go through something. But yeah, we have a society where through to training, through to indoctrination, through due to history, where you look at certain people as better and some people as worse, and whatever it is. But today's day, with quote unquote globalization, with the internet, people are learning that a lot of their differences are superficial, and because of that, a lot of hindrances other than being ignorant in social economic situations, and that can be due to ancestry. It can be due through whatever it may be. Because I don't have all the answers. I'm not. I understand politics, but I'm not a super student of the history of politics. Even though I read a lot and I know um, a lot of stuff is still subjective and up to interpretation. But due to certain situations that people go through, um, we have a lot of people that are angry. I have friends that I got to do a video about this one, but somebody said, I think it was Tommy Sotomayor in O'Shea's chat, and he said, um, due to being treated so badly as being a black man, he never wanted to be with a black woman. He said he was at 12, and he didn't want his children to go through the pain he went through, like because he didn't want to date black women because of that, whatever it may be. And I know friends. I got black men friends um, that have um, I don't know if you would call it self hate, but they don't want to associate with black people, and that always amazes me because it's like I'm going off on a tangent, but um, some people, I guess you could call it. I don't know if it's self hate. I don't know what it is. I don't know the terms, but um, some people, due to past trauma, either accept it or they don't, whatever it may be. And other people strike out like I don't want to say the sister was striking out, but her anger was I had to learn to love me. They call me Blackie. They call me this. And they call me that. And I empathize with her, but what made it unattractive was her anger. And I'm not saying she can't be angry, but if you're trying to get somebody to understand where you're coming from, you can talk about the pain and hurt you have. But if you project anger, you're not gonna want to listen to me. I like listening to people that are, like I say, nice and kind. And I know sometimes there's reasons to be angry. I'm not saying like if somebody gets shot and they're innocent, I understand the crowd being angry. I understand my anger. I understand your anger. But if I'm talking to you, I can say, man, I'm so sad. I don't want to see that young boy. We need to stop that. We can't let that happen anymore. And we can all stand up. We can defeat it together as a unified group. And I'm kind of going all over the place talking about it. But I just thought, man, for such a like, okay, AM1 is another YouTuber, and he was in O'Shea's chat, and he said, um, give it a one or a two if this lady, if you find her to be beautiful. Well, she's a beautiful woman, but I said, you know what? Um, that's an unfair question because somebody's there after you hear somebody speak, they can be the most beautiful physical person, and or they can be so extremely physically unattractive. But once I talk to somebody and I get to see what their spirit is like, they can become extremely beautiful. So don't ask me physically how somebody is. I mean, I can look at, yeah, they're nice looking, but I had to hear them speak to really say, man, they're beautiful because what you say changes your whole dynamic. It can make me actually love you. And I've met Yada. I love Yada. She's not here, but Yada was like, she said something like, it always go back to just black. And she said, black men don't like unattractive women. I mean, and I say, well, what do you mean by that? I don't care if you're skinny or fat or whatever you think you are. I can look. Your spirit, your interior is what's going to get me. Now, of course, if I find you more physically beautiful, of course, I probably will approach you. But I've been plenty of women that you was like, damn, you dated? I'm like, yeah, great person. We may not be analogous of what we wanted, but man, I've dated women that the average person's like, you dated that, or she dated you, whatever it may be. And I said that's all subjective because if they're beautiful inside, then I can see past everything because I just want somebody that loves me and I love back. That's how I look at it, reciprocity. So I don't find I'm not gonna ever pursue or really try to um if you're always angry, it's a turn off and I'm gonna avoid you. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with anger, but it's just not beautiful. And you can't. I'm not saying it's not time to be angry. I'm not. I'm probably not making a lot of sense. I just wanted to talk about it. I'm not even. I could have named the title with something else, but this is really, is anger ever attractive? And I want to know what other people think. I don't find anger at all to be attractive, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be angry. But sometimes there's times where you have to be angry. You know, I like movies like The Punisher. I like movies where people pay people back. That's anger. And I have a quiet anger in me. I like I can motivate it. You know, yeah, I'm gonna be ready for this. So I understand it, but I think in a discussion, when you're trying to get somebody to empathize with you, when you're trying to get people to understand where you're coming from, can you really get people to connect with you if all you spew is venom, vitriol, meanness? And I don't know. I don't know what other people think. I don't understand because I'm too happy, happy, joy, joy. But I just want to speak about it because it was just on my mind and it just happened, and I was like, man, that's so crazy. And like I say, I don't find anger ever to be attractive. And let me come back and I can read the chat. Oh, my co-host, what's going on, Sister Tosh? You know I love you. You're fucking. I want to curse. You're fantastic. And you know, Niana I is the most creative, short to the point person that makes you go back and say, "I watched that 2 or 3 times because it's funny and it's good." Um, oh man, I'm just. Let me say this because I get happy when I see everybody in the chat, and I'm different. I really appreciate. Hey, Brittany, what's going on? Um, Sister Shelley, the super moderator. Unless there's a reason to be angry, she's talking about. Okay, let me read that. Faith Squad says, but I enjoy the challenge of a man that acts angry but just needs the right woman to make him smile. Well, okay. So you do see a challenge in angry. Um, I don't. I mean, I get it. There's nothing wrong with a justified anger, but I want women to be happy. Some women don't show their happiness, and but they're beautiful, and I want people to be happy all the time. Um, Nikki says, okay, I mean, no. Oh, okay, well, this is just a tip. What's going on, brother? Um, Misplaced anger is never cute to me, ever. And that's what Neon Eye says. Um, I feel the same. Um, Nikki says, let me go back. See, it just jumped. Can I hate it when the chat jumps? Hmm. It was so fast. Wow. I got to roll back way up. Wow. There's a lot going on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to read that. Nikki says, um, it's not attractive if it is you're just mad for no reason. That's what I meant. I got you. Um, Sister Tosh says, Tosh time. One of my favorite YouTubers. I'm telling you, I can't. What? I can't even do it now because I'm going fast. I can't tolerate being around angry people for too long. It's too exhausting and extremely unattractive, and that's exactly what I think. Um, Char Willie, my favorite voice. Whew. Oh man, I'd like to read the chat. I'm different, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just talk. Um, we all go through situations. We all go through hurt and pain. We all go through things that are not great. But one thing I know, well, for me, for Charles, um, I know that I can't yell at people to get them to listen to me. I can't tell you that you suck and tell you to love me. And if I could talk to any men or women, I would say, you're not going to throw stones and get somebody to really listen to what you're saying. That's not how you do it. Um, I'm not going to tell, I'm not here to complain or I'm not even here to change. I'm just here to give other people's thoughts more than anything. And I think that's the beauty I find on YouTube. Um, I really like dialogues. I really like to learn. I really want to hear other people's thoughts. And um, I know everybody else is here for different reasons, but for me, it's mostly for fun and for knowledge. And there's a lot of things I can consume and get different perspectives because I never want to be narrow minded. I never want to be just one Charles. Charles only thinks one way. I want to think different ways. And my reality, my world may be different from yours. And I'm never here to stop your pain and tell you that your pain is. No, I would love to alleviate your pain. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not trying to stop you from using your pain for motivation to get to where you want to get. However, um, what I want more than anything is for people to love each other. And I don't think that you can choke somebody out and say love me unless they into BDSM. Then you choke them out. You want as long as they say banana. That's a safe word. I'm joking, but that's what it's about for me. Um, Listen, people are gonna love who they love, and you're gonna like what you like, and whatever your preferences are your preferences. I'm not gonna deny you that, but I'm not gonna hate somebody else for having different preferences as long as they don't hurt me. And my statement is, um, for I don't know most people. For me, I just love beautiful people. So if you're a great person, if you're a kind person, if you're a nice person, I'm gonna love you. And I don't find anger, um, like anger. It depends. Justified anger is always right. So don't ever get it twisted. But you suck. You better come get this. Nah, man, you ain't my. You better come talk to me, you black man. You. I own you. No, you're not gonna get Charles to come over there if that's how you feel, or whoever it is. I just don't think that you could ever say I got to hang out on that too. That's gonna be open. Um, you can't ever anger throw your anger at me, and I don't want to use the term, but I got to. You can't ever, through your hurt and pain, try to shame me into being the person you want me to be. That is not going to happen with Chuck. No, 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 no. I can't go for that. No, no can do. I can sing it. I can't go for that. No, no can do. Hall and Notes. I, I, I'll do anything. I won't. I'm joking. Oh man, sorry. Yeah, I find like why is he just laughing for no reason? But anyway, I would love to. You know what? I think I'm gonna make this a hangout, and I'm gonna put this because I really want to know what people's thoughts are. Is anger ever attractive? And I know most people probably think like me, it's not attractive, but there's times and places to be angry. But if I want you to understand my pain, I can't come at you with anger like, yes, you're gonna feel Charles's pain. I made a joke. I gotta say this. It's not really a good joke here, but Obsidian's chat was better than the last three Star Wars movie. And the sister, she had all the makings of the Sith. She had the Sith. She had the dark side. The dark side was strong. I felt her anger. It made her stronger. Yeah, yeah. But she was a bad. Just I just don't think that if you're gonna get people to really listen to you, you can't come with anger at it and attack and be angry the whole time. I mean, it's nothing wrong with being angry because sometimes I'm angry if stuff is unjust, is unjustified, or something's wrong. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be angry. But when I want people to listen to me, um, I can't let my anger lead the way. I can't. I got to sit down and listen. Um, got to sit down and listen, and you got to just at your best, you have to try to refrain your anger. So you need people to listen because yelling is never conducive, and um, I don't hear you when you yell. And I think there's another sister. I think her name was Nicole, and I'm gonna share my thoughts. Sorry, Nicole, but she's a feminine instructor, I guess. Teach you how to be feminine. Okay, you do that. Teach women how to make a plate. All right, you do that because they mama didn't do it. Like, I'm joking. I had to. But I find just I find everything funny. You want to learn how to be a man? Come listen to Charles. I'm going to teach you how to be a better man. Charles, come watch Charles. Teach you how to laugh at everything and not be angry anymore. You can join Charles and in my 5-week course. I'll teach you how to be stupid, funny, and not say nothing that's too stupid that people won't laugh at. So even when you make a mistake, they'll think it's part of the joke. Ha ha ha! Yeah, just give $1, donate $1. Charles will teach you. You'll be dumb in all the audiences. You'll be on stage, ain't got no routine, but they think you're the best comic on the earth because you'll be so stupid. You'll be like, "Oh, I said yesterday." I'm joking, but I'm sorry. Oh, me and my short tongue, ladies. I'm joking. Like, oh man, I'm sorry. It just starts happening. You guys, I just start feeling great because I know people in the chat. I just like to read what you guys say, and I say stupid stuff. Um, sorry. Oh man, Sharp Willie, if you're still here, go ahead and get some sleep. Hopefully you drunk some great wine and you just relaxing and just blessing the universe with your presence because the universe is a better place because you exist. And every single lady here makes the world better. I don't want anybody to be angry. And I know there's sometimes there's reasons, but listen, um, somebody like me appreciates you. So don't ever let your anger stop you. And for any of the sisters that are from Rashida's, I love a dark woman just like I love a light woman. If you're a beautiful person and interiorly, and we have a conversation, and I see the beauty of you, I'm gonna appreciate you. And of course, people have prejudices, stereotypes, um, um, preferences, and whatever else they have. But those people who don't want you anyway, and you shouldn't have to try to get their approval because they missing out on the awesomeness that is you. If you don't like if you don't like the magnificence that is here, if you don't like the excellence of this person, then you don't deserve me. And that's how I feel about everybody. You shouldn't try to be winning acceptance. And I know that's hard to do because we all want to be loved. We all want to feel part. We all want to feel special. But no matter what, it's going to be ladies that like beards and ladies that hate them. They're going to be ladies that want me to have hair, and they're going to ladies that don't want hair. It's going to be people that like Brad Pitt and people like Shamar Moore and somebody like Idris Elba. I don't know where I fit in between that group, but damn, put me on the pain. Put me in that aspiring that super group of men. I'm joking. Okay, you put me in with Will Farley. I wouldn't give a rat's ass. I wouldn't care anyway. But anyway, um, I've held you guys up. I just want to talk real fast because it was on my mind, and I know I'm not saying much, but oh, Tara's here. It's time to talk more because Tara's here. Um, you always seem to be happy, so we want to bring you up. Neon Eyes, you always are happy. Shelly from the chat always seem to be happy. I see what's going on, and you know what? I have the best people that are part of my family. I appreciate all of you. You guys make it great, Mister. Just a tip. Okay, we're gonna see. Um, that's funny. Um, I will say some men are sexy as ever when they get angry. Sorry, just had to throw that in there. It's nothing wrong with justified anger. Sometimes anger is there. I get angry real fast. I don't like people talking to me crazy, and but my anger is different than you would probably ever expect. Um, because I'm not one for a lot of talking. You said a lot. Well, it's like, well, so what you gonna do? Are you rather make this happen? Or are you done? Because if not, then why are you talking? And when I say something like that, I'm looking just like this. But people be like they gotta react or they gotta, it is what it is. But I don't let that anger. If I really want to do something not good to somebody, I don't let it come off on you. You know what I mean? Um, okay, I'm gonna do something off the chain. Batman, the comic book character, was always angry, but it was controlled anger. It was controlled anger. I don't like scum, and that would be it. Daredevil, another comic book character, was pretty much always angry. Was putting in work, because he just didn't like wicked people. You know what I mean? Didn't like it. Um, that's what it is. Bruce Lee, when he fought, it was like a beautiful angry. I'm sorry. He looked like he's smiling, but he's ready for the combat. You know what I mean? What do we do? I'm joking. Bruce Lee was always angry. Oh man, I'm sorry. You guys make me just want to say something more. But Tara, if you're still here, I'm gonna ask you a question. Is anger ever attractive in a woman or a man? I see what I named women because that's just what I was thinking. Is anger ever attractive? I don't. You know what? Uh, Neon Eye said it best. It's always a time that but I have to see um, the beautiful part first before I can deal with anger being attractive. So if the first thing I see is anger, I probably won't find you attractive. But if I see a lot of beautifulness and I see the awesomeness of you, then the anger spells out. I will much more be ready to deal with that. That's just me. Um, that's how I feel about life. Um, I know people get angry. I'm not here to knock them, but I'm just not a big fan of anger in a person. No. Oh, wow. Um, Between the lines. Anger was attractive in the movie Goodfellas. It turned Tommy on. I gotta go back and watch Goodfellas again. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Holding anger can be so draining. You just have to step back and try to release it. Some of it, I told you, like I've done that. I said, you have to be able to vent. There's nothing wrong with being angry, but you got to know how to vent and when to let it out. But I don't ever find anger to be attractive. I don't want to. I don't. want to connect with you if you're always angry all the time. And it's nothing wrong with being angry. You can be angry. The angry man is angry all the time, but I bet you he's not all the time. So that's just me. There's nothing wrong with being angry. It's just, is it attractive? If you meet somebody that's mean right away, do you find that attractive? I mean, I don't. I don't like uh, loudmouth, snapdragon type of stuff coming from women towards me. I want them to calm down. There's nothing wrong being angry. You can say, Charles, I didn't like that. You shouldn't have done that. Okay, I can accept that. That made me angry. That's like a calm angry. I'm like, Charles, you shouldn't have did that. Why you do that, huh? I'd be like, okay, you know what? I will talk to you later because I don't really deal well with a lot of yelling. And do you realize who you're talking to? Do you really understand who you are talking to? I'm gonna let you know I am not it. And that'd be the end. That's my anger coming back at you. One more time, I'm gonna tell you. That's it. After that, I'm finished. And there you go. That's anger. See, it's not demon. Ain't all that yelling. So everybody got to be who they are. That's just how I see it. And I don't want to be angry. I don't want anybody else to be angry. I'd rather just walk away. Damn, I miss. See, you guys got me going. Um, it's all about how you project your anger, and I totally agree with that. Neon says, right, Charles. It's all about how you carry the anger, and I totally agree. Um, Finn Lion says, um, "What's your what's your favorite part?" Oh, you guys talking about Goodfellas? What you guys talking about? I don't even know. I got to come back in. I don't know. Anger is healthy and normal as long as it's not directed at the wrong people, or if you're so angry that you're not listening to anyone. I agree with that. So I can go back and listen to people. Like, see, I miss so much. Um, I've been a lot. It, I think I'm gonna do a hangout on this one because I can keep on going about this. I don't want people to be angry. I don't dislike anger, but um, I hadn't seen Goodfellas in such a long time because it was different. You gonna maybe go off on a sidetrack because I had to do a hangout about Goodfellas. I think I watch it and it was. Let me just do a 1 minute talk. What made Goodfellas so interesting was that they weren't part of the mafia. They were like the dudes attached to the mafia, and they still live a good life. So just imagine what it's like to be part of the family, looking at that dynamic because they're not even in the group. Yeah, and I agree with you. Um, I got to see your. I got the hint. Hint. Negative nanny. There you. Negative Nancy. There you go. Are you a negative Nancy? Oh yes, I did forget, but you just reminded me. I got to schedule it. Neon eyes and slapped me in the face real subtly, like Charles. You're supposed to do this. Negative Nancy. Damn it, do it. Okay, I got you. I will. And I didn't have to tell you. I just showed you in the chat. Hint, hint. I'm joking. Oh man, I'm just a person who doesn't have um, like okay. I was making fun. I like to make fun. I make fun a lot about people, but I'm not really here to hurt anyone when I make fun of them. I'm more to get them to laugh. And like I say, the sister. I don't think she was a bad person, but she was from that. Uh, her argument was that dark skinned just it wasn't black people in general. She was talking about dark skinned women are ostracized. And I can't dispute or her argument if that's what she says. But um as the men were saying, if you're awesome, you're awesome. It doesn't matter if you light or dark. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. And then I think they said something. I'm paraphrasing it, and you gotta go back and watch O'Shea's hangout because truthfully, it was good. It was good. If you can deal with whatever antics that go on and the different perspectives, it was real good. And I just think that every you can't generalize and say everybody is. That's like saying all black people are evil, all white people are evil, all tall people are evil, all short people are evil, all fat people are evil, all skinny people are evil. You can't do that. You can just say some. You can say it seems like maybe some, but it's too many great people. I know too many great dark skinned ladies. I know too many great light skinned ladies. I know too many great white ladies and Asian ladies and all type of people. So who am I to ever hate people based on a group? I mean, that's not me. I just hate people that hate me, and I love people that love me. And for me not to say that some people are not treated better than others would be a lie. And it is. But if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. And I'm not ever going to promote hate. And I'm one from a different argument. Everybody's not my enemy. Um, and I don't treat people as my enemy. I treat everyone as a loved one until they show me otherwise. Everyone. So if you're kind to me, I'm kind to you. And I find that type of person to be attractive. And I think that a lot of men and women should learn to be more open and um, nice and not mean and angry. Now, it's nothing wrong with being cautious. That's a great thing. But you should practice just saying hello. Hey, how you doing? Hello, hello. I mean, you may not say how you doing because maybe you don't care, but you can say, good to see you. Hello. I mean, because they're alive. That's great. Always great to see somebody else because they're alive. And if you start saying things like that, it would change your vibrations. And I'm one for positivity and not negativity. So I'm always trying to vibrate positivity at you. I want you to feel the vibration of positivity. That's just what I want. And truthfully, it was so funny. Tommy Sotomayor, the black woman always talking bad about man, came into O'Shea's chat, and he was extremely smart. What he said, he was not. I'm not saying he's not smart ever, but what he said was it was good. And he said, I understood your pain. He said, I felt like that, and but you can't be like that. Maybe you should learn to love all people. And I agreed with him like that. 'Cause I try to love everybody all the time. I'm not here to hate people. Um, I'm not here to tell you how to be. I'm just telling you don't be evil. I mean, I can be evil, but I'm not evil all the time. I'm usually pretty good. So that's all I can say. He said he was high as hell, but he was right. He probably was because he's kind of unfiltered with some stuff he say. Um, oh man. Um, he said she needs some deep healing from that childhood trauma. So yeah, I'll probably go check her out. I think Rashida something. I don't know what her page is, but I'll go back and I'll look at O'Shea's chat and try to find it. I just thought it was something worth talking about real fast. And man, 30 minutes I've been talking. Um, anyway, I, if I know I held you guys up, and I'm gonna probably do a hangout, but I'm gonna think of a better title for this one because it was. I don't want to say talk about. I don't want a colorism topic. I really don't care about that. Um, but I got one that's similar to it. I think I could do, and it's weird because I try not to just do. I'm getting caught up in a certain topic section, but I like relationships. Men and women relationships always interesting. But this one I'm gonna do. Why do certain people hate? I don't see. I want to generalize this to include all people, not just a certain group or certain dynamic, certain race, certain people. But some things are just quote unquote a term I hate race specific. Um, but it's people that actually, like Thomas Sotomayor said, they kind of hate being black. And that's crazy. How can you hate who you are? But is that programming or is that from yourself? Who's to blame for that? That's why do people hate who they are? I love you. What makes I don't understand. Um, l- I don't like to say the terms like hard on my tongue, low self esteem. I've never understood it. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you are who you are with all your imperfections. Don't let anything stop you from loving yourself because you are uniquely you. Only you can be you, no matter what. It could be things you don't like, but then you are perfect. You are you. That's so awesome. You got the chance to exist and be you, and that's what always blows me away that people don't like themselves, and I feel so sad for them because I love you. Why don't you love you, man? I don't care if you got one leg. You still alive. Damn it. Life is somebody else that got nothing and is feeling great. So I don't understand a lot of anger. I understand anger. Don't get twisted, but you have to deal with it. I live in a world where I got computers and beds and can buy food and beer and drink and party and watch a movie anytime I want to and go on the internet and interact with people all around the world. This is so great. This is magical. If I can go back to the 1400s, I'd be like, he's a witch. Kill him. Kill him. Look at him. Kill him. Kill Pookie. Because that'd be my name if I was in the 1700s. It'd be Pookie the witch. Kill him. Pookie the warlock. Kill him. No, I ain't Pookie, baby. I'm Ray Ray. I'm Ray Ray the wizard. My Gandalf stick. Come touch it. It's all wood. Oh, my Gandalf stick. You shall not pass. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. um, most black people don't like talking about colorism. I support that. This is my co-host speaking, Nikki. Most black people don't like talking about colorism. I suppose the ladies that are calling it out. I've seen it affect people close to me. So I'm see why I'm so fast. So I'll always support the movement. Um, so you got to break it down to me, Nikki. Reason I don't want the topic to be called colorism because I want everybody to join in. But I'm not saying people don't discriminate because people discriminate all the time. I just like beautiful people, and beautiful means here. So I've met some of the most truthfully. I've met some really really mean light skinned ladies, and I met some really really mean dark skinned ladies. But from the aggregate, from looking at it, I've seen a lot more anger, and this is just subjective. I don't know from more of the dark ladies, and I'm like, you're so beautiful. Why don't you smile? And they angry for some reason. So I feel bad to say that, but it's true. But why? Why? You're beautiful. I would date you. Why are you angry? And is it real or is it made up? And I like what you said. Um, Between Lions said, colorism is reinforced every time you apply for a job. Watch the news because America wants to assimilate us, knowing there are still races um, to stop discrimination. Okay, I get what you're saying, but we can only control ourselves, right? So if we control ourselves. Why should we worry about what other people gonna do? If life is not fair, there's gonna be plenty of people that's not gonna hire me because I'm black. I know that. My whole life I've known that. There's gonna be a lot of people that never say, "Well, Charles, you're not stupid," because they say you're black people are stupid, whatever they may be. But that doesn't stop me because that's colorism. But because once you judge I'm part of a race, and because I'm a race I'm less than, if that's what you choose to think, it is what it is. But should we let that hinder us, or should we listen? I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just here to, if you love me, I'm cool. If you don't want to hire me, then I wasn't for you. I'm not saying, damn, it's not fair because life ain't fair. It's gonna be white people that may face a different situation. That I own a soul food shop, right? And you want to come work at my job. And I'm like, you don't fit the demographic. I can't hire you. But I just need to feed my family. Please, please, please. You know what, Billy Bob, won't you come back here next week? So you come back next week. Here comes Billy Bob with the blue eyes and his and blonde hair. So, Uncle Chuck, can I get that job? Billy Bob, sorry, the job been filled. Well, there's still somebody missing at the Billy Bob. I told you, the job been filled. So everybody faces some type of discrimination. See, I didn't hire Billy Bob, but he was better than Boom Shaka, who I fired. Boom Shaka, Shaka Zulu Ole. I'm told, Boom Shaka got the job. So it can always be analogous. So I do know that we do live in a world as a worldwide caste system. Wherever you go, it's going to always be the people that are dark are usually treated bad. But are they buying into the system, or do they try to change it? If they with the internet, with technology, with working together as a group, you can create power. But most people don't want to work together as a group to get power. And instead of just talking to people and trying to get them to work with you, you try to beat them up to get them to work with you. And that's not going to work. You know what I mean? I don't have the answer to that, but we got to change the stereotype. I don't control the media, I don't control TV, but I can control my own personal image, kind of like what Kevin Samuels says. So the image I'm trying to put out there is an image of me being the best I can be, and I'm not worried about you. God damn you, in word you. Okay, I'll be that. It's all good because I don't need to be around you anyway because you don't look at me great. I mean, it is what it is. So that's how I look at the world. Um, People like this. Okay, here we go. People like to just okay, okay. Maybe I skipped. Let me go back because stuff goes so fast. Okay, here you go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me go back. Let's see if I read this before, but I'm stupid, so I forget what I've read. Um, People like to dismiss colorism. I've noticed that the people who benefit from it or perpetuate it themselves. And no, it's not made up. It's evil to say colorism is not real in their heads and it really affects people. It should be called out. Um, I gotta ask you some questions, my co-host. I don't think that you're wrong, but listen. Let's say my preference is only to hire obese women. That's what I want. That's discriminatory, correct? But what if I just like obese women? So some people really just like dudes that have hair. Is it wrong? What would you say? See, so we got hairism, we got weightism, we got colorism, we got uglinessism because you're just ugly. And I'm just not messing with you. So I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm not saying that you're wrong at all. 'Cause I'm a black man. I understand what it's like to be discriminated against or not given the same situation or to be prejudged because of who I am. I get that. And I understand that some people like lighter shades or darker shades, the same as Chris Rock saying, well, she got the good hair. But that's all programming. So you can say, I'm not going to adhere to that. Like me, I like afros. I like to see sisters with afros. I love it. But it's hard to get sisters to wear natural hair because they want to press their hair. So should I say, Afro, what do you call it? Discriminate. That's hairism. You're hairism. You don't like the kinky hair. See, in some terms I try to use because they start derogatory. People want to say I like natural. kinky hair. I do. I like to see curls, big curls, small curls, extremely kinky. I like froze. I like it, and I like to see it in intricate designs. But is that some type of ism? Is it? I like natural hairism. Oh, girl, your hair's too straight. I can't date you. Look, doesn't look like my type of people's hair. Oh, but I'm still great. So I don't know. I'm just, I'm just being silly. But I don't know. Um, Okay, right. But how America will stop discriminating well are reinforcing colorism and race. I agree with you, but masses are going to cling to race because it constantly is fed to. I totally agree. The media controls the message, and I'm not going to ever tell somebody to what they should not see or see past. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't have to perpetuate it either. So I think that I'm just here to work with my people that want to work with me, and even if you're not part of the group, I'm gonna still love you anyway if you show me love. So I don't hate somebody that's different. Um, but they don't understand my pain just like I won't understand their pain. But I can still love you as a human, and I can look past the differences because it seems that we seem to be compatible genetically. So I'm not I'm not here to ostracize people because they don't look like me. That's just not what I think. But nobody's wrong with their own views. Um, I hope fair racism isn't fair, but we should still see it just moves so fast. Um, Racism is fair, but we should still make an effort to address it and try to overcome it. I understand it. Nelly Fuller said, if you're not discussing it, you're trying to solve it, everything else will confuse you. I'm saying it in a different way. Oh, man. All right. See, it started jumping so fast. All people would have to relinquish their race in order for the masses to end discrimination. Until then, as long as we exist, colorism always exists. I don't disagree with that, but the problem is, it's not just colorism; it's familyism. It's always going to be nepotism. Um, you know, I'm more qualified than your cousin Fred, but Fred needs a job. You're gonna hire your cousin Fred. That's discrimination. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about other stuff that happens in life. And the point is that as a group, we need to work together as a group and create power, so then we can destroy and people won't unite to start their own businesses when you can't get everybody to give a dollar, period. How are you ever going to make an impact when you guys don't? I say you guys, but let's speak about just black people for a second, just for a second. Um, when you don't work together and everybody's attacking each other instead of saying, you know what, how can we build a power base where we can all work well together? And until you establish that, it's going to always be animosity. And then when you have people that go after the whole group, like you got certain YouTubers that attack only women instead of trying to connect with them. How can you ever have a power base when you don't even know who your constituents should be, who your group is, who your teammates are, and you guys attack each other? So yeah, you can color and fight about discrimination or colorism or whatever, but are you guys going to be a unified front instead of forget what they think? Let's do our own thing. Cause we can create our own businesses as long as the dollar is still valid. And let's say you got a million black people to put $5 a piece. Man, you know how much power you can make. A million black people putting $5 a piece real fast. You can do something. If you got a million black people giving $100 a piece, 100 million. You know what I mean? You guys can make um a lot of difference. But you got to pick. Because everybody can't always. You got to have a CEO and stuff like that. But you guys can do some change, some straight change. But we don't really look at it like that. We just talk about stuff on ideological level. We speak about it in an esoteric, or we can't really touch it, and some stuff that's really tangible that people can do. Hey, let's all work together. Let's all do this. We're gonna select this person as a spokesperson. We're gonna have these 4 or 5 people to monitor them. We're gonna diversify, and this is what we're gonna make. This is the plan of attack, and this is how we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna start a business. We're gonna hire our own people. And we're gonna sell a product that can compete in this market, and we're going to go up against everybody. You could do that, and then it changes the whole social economic structure. But don't listen to me. This neither here nor there. Speak about stuff like that. But that's why you got to understand the basics. A lot of stuff is different, and I really have to get into um, economics and trade, which I really need to do more studying because you will see how this pyramid scheme of system we live in is weird. That I don't understand at all. It's weird, but it's neither here nor there. I just went off on a tangent. Don't listen to me because I'm stupid. Um, oh boy. Um, of your head, I've been talking long ago. Mexico's. Let me go back. I want to read what you guys said before I end it. I say some good stuff. All people, okay, I agree with that. All people will have to relinquish the race in order for the masses to end discrimination. Until then, as long as we exist, colorism will exist. Okay, I think I discussed it. I'm very grateful not to have dealt with colorism the way light-skinned women and especially dark-skinned women have. I honestly don't see how they do it. I see where you. Okay. Um, I like trolls. I do. Mexico is a country that has relinquished race for the most part. Not a lot of racism, but colorism. So yeah, it's a straight caste system. You go to Mexico, and I've been recently. You see all the dark skinned people doing the menial jobs, and then you look on the media, you see all the lighter, more white looking people running all the masses of the media, and that's crazy to me. But I don't have the answers to that one. Okay, Mexico, the country that. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Don't get me talking that much. Tara, I always appreciate you too, more than you ever will know, more than you will ever know. Um, I always enjoy listening to you, Charles. Okay, this is everybody thumbs me up. Oh, that's great. If I get one thumbs up, oh, Sister Tasha's still here. If I get one thumbs up, I'm happy. So everybody getting me a thumbs up is great. Um, Tosh says exactly. It's all about coming together. I totally agree. I don't want to be nobody's enemy. I don't hate you for how you look. I don't hate you for how you date. I don't care. I'm like I say internally, I'm conservative, but externally, I'm extremely liberal. Meaning, that's why when I hear people say some idiotic statements like those liberals, those conservatives, what do you mean? I can be conservatively liberal, and I can be conservatively conservative. I can be right liberal or left liberal. It doesn't matter. It's all silliness to me. These words is confusing. I just want to know what you feel about certain things, and I can't say, listen, I'm not opposed to what anybody does as long as they ain't killing me. So if you're a woman and you love women, well, go ahead and do that. I don't care. Kiss and be happy and raise a family. Just don't teach people to rob and steal. Make sure your children that you guys adopt or somehow you guys have is taken care of. I'm not here to say no, it's wrong. A lot of stuff is wrong. Somebody like to pick their boogers and eat them. Ugh. But somebody, I did that as a kid. I'm joking. But somebody has done it. So how's it wrong? Or people get together and they do things with their clothes off in the dark. They do it. No, they didn't. He should not do that, but they do it. So I'm not here to tell people what's right or wrong. I like to drink beer. I drink beer all the time. But Charlie, if I was alive in the 20s, you shouldn't drink beer. Take his ass to jail. It is what it is. Um, Life isn't fair, so I don't even worry about stuff like that. Oh, I just talked a lot. Mm. Black people could create wealth if we were united, but we are only united by default. And I agree with that. You just united because you look black, but most people won't even work with each other. And that's so crazy. I said so much. Um, Listen, I love you all. I did a lot of talking. Um, before I end, if I should do a hangout analogous to this, that people will join in. Somebody says, yes, do it in the chat. I'm gonna wait till I see it. Until then, I'm gonna just keep talking. But if somebody says, yes, do it in the chat, then I'll do a hangout. If not, if I don't see it in the next 4 or 5 minutes, because I'm gonna talk until I see it or I don't. Say no, don't do it in the chat. No, because I like, I really like talking to people. Okay, there you go. Do it now. All right, I did a lot of talking. I'm gonna end it now. Thank you everybody who came and looked at the nonsense I said because I said nothing. I just want to talk about it. Whatever, is anger ever attractive? And I say no. But then I learned something because it can be attractive at certain times. So thank you. I've said nothing. I love you all. Nikki's like, oh man. Oh, thank you, Sister Tasha. She says, good night. Good night to you all. Everybody who joined, you guys are all awesome. Because you gave me some of your time. I don't care if it was 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You gave me awesome time. That's awesome. I just want to pay back. All right. Let me. Thank you all. Have a great one.